Hello, friends. I'm getting a bit of a short day here because one of the crew members for the Danger Tree crew, which is the main crew that I interface with, literally just quit out of nowhere. So I'm getting to go home early. Can't complain about that too much. But also, I wanted to say this. The way Western culture is going, which does govern like a large portion of the planet, so you can really only get out of it if you go to Eastern Europe, like Russia, and they're getting increasingly westernized, or somewhere like China that is trying to make a more authoritarian version of what the West already did. And they're the biggest threat, to be honest. Like, Russia was kind of defeated in the Cold War, and that was like the last big boogeyman for the most of the West. That's when we really first started seeing postmodernism type ideas arrive, which I've talked about that before. It's literally, postmodernism is cultural suicide. It's also fucking lazy. But anyway, and I wanted to say that's when I'm so ordered. Anyway, that's when we first started seeing things like the quote, "history is over," appear, was after we defeated the Soviets. But so that's just to reinforce what I was saying about postmodernism earlier. Using way too many ums. I did it again. This is also good practice for public speaking anyway. So even if China does win this new Cold War that we're in, the only way they can stop from falling into that same thing that the West has fallen into is by like unmeasured cruelty for a while, like Hitler-esque type things, which they're already doing with the Uyghur Muslims. They're not integrating anything, and that is also a finite end, because eventually they'll run out of people to do that to, or they'll just do exactly what the West is doing eventually. That sounds kind of sad, but I don't think they're gonna win. And honestly, the West thrives off the frontier culture, man. It really does. Like, without the frontier, we fall into what's happening now. So hopefully space gets opened up soon. That's what I'm saying. We got the billionaires working on it, because honestly, I think the billionaires might be working on it just to get out of the effects of climate change. But anyways, I just wanted to say that even if China does win the current Cold War, culture war across the planet, which I don't think is likely, they don't have that same frontier pioneer spirit that the West does, and they'll just fall into the same things that we are currently falling into with this hyper-connected age. So yeah, God bless.